We need to have that discussion. In 1998, my own story started in 98. I got married in 1997 and discovered that that was one of the greatest mistakes of my life. The marriage was not the mistake. Getting married poor was the mistake. I fell into the trap of, I love you the way you are. I love you the way you are. And I suddenly realized that there's no romance without finance.
Hi.
I love you the way you are does not mean I love you to remain the way you are. When a woman tells you, when a woman tells you I love you the way you are, she has an unconscious diary that if I suffer with this guy, please within 3 to 5 years. If after 3 to 5 years nothing changes, our whole story will change. And then you start hearing that cannot take care of his house, his husband, and if there, are you a man, then you will now enter depression.
Thank you.
So in 1998, when I began to realize that I became depressed, I said, I want to find out the way out. And when I found out what it takes to become rich and wealthy, the first thing I did was to call a family meeting. I'm the firstborn in my family. And you have all this firstborn bondage. In other clan, we call it the black tax. So you are the first, you should take care of every other person. And then they hand over people to you, people I didn't give birth to. So I called the family meeting, father, mother, and all my siblings. And I said, look, I've just realized that the way out of poverty is not all this fasting, prayer, and all this religion. Religion is more dangerous than the devil. So we need to understand that to create wealth.
Saying that?
Religion is more. I don't believe in religion. I actually hate religion. Religion has caused more trouble in this world than a Christianity is not religion. It's a relationship. It's a way of life. And it should be humanity at work, love at work, not all this stuff that we have turned it to. So I told her, I said, look, father, mother, everyone, I've learned this. So number one, daddy, mommy, these are your children. They are not my children. I am telling you today, they are not my responsibility. So let them plan. And all of you, don't look at me as firstborn breadwinner. What I have learned, I'm going to be doing a 4-day seminar. All of you must be there to come and learn what I've learned. We are all poor now. I want to start practicing it. So that when it begins to blow, you won't say, it didn't tell you. Number one. Then you parents, I said, honor is not a level. Because there's also this, you are not taking care of your father. You have all this emotional blank. Even though this breast where you suck. What's all that? The Bible says, honor your father and mother. The same honor, it says, honor the Lord with your substance. It's not a levy. It's something you do out of honor. It's not a tax. So I say, parents, honor is not a levy. You gave birth to me, I didn't give birth to you. The Bible even actually says that it is the parents that lay off for the children, not the children that lay off for the parents. So you people should release me to go and pursue this thing. And wonderful parents, wonderful, everybody understood. And I started that journey. Between 2008 and 1998 and 2001, I went on the journey and my story changed. When my story changed, I returned in 2001. And so between then and now, my parents have been on salary every month. I said, daddy, mommy, finally. So you people allowed me to be able to do this, so it was easier because that's when they carry, they carry person. If you are carrying a 50 kg cement, you can't run as fast as someone that has no load. You people allowed me to run, so in 4 years, things have changed. And what I did, which you need to learn again, is I put a check for 1 year in one envelope for my dad, another one for my mom. Don't give your parents money the same way.
No, we don't.
Give them separately. Because when you go, it will cause trouble. And I bought them a brand new car. Between then and now, I bought them maybe 3 or 4 cars in the last whatever year. So I say, from today till you die, what you eat is no more a problem. But it's not a levy. Do you understand?
Because they allowed
you to grow. So we need to understand, because those are how the things. Because parents give birth to children they can't train. Every year, your wife, they get belay as if you are trying to win an award. You give birth to children like sardine. Rich people have just 2 children. 3 max, except those that have polygamy. You that is poor man, every year, take it, and if this one don't make her, this one will make her. Just the bomb picking, all of them are looking like that 1 year apart, like Kwashoko, or selling church card, and then you say it's one devil in the village. It's one village people troubling you. You are the village people. Most of what we call generational curse in this climate is not a curse, it's generational ignorance. It's generational lack of planning. Your grandfather worked in Nigerian Railway. Your father worked in Nigerian Airways. Now you are in NIPOS. In what way is that a generational choice? It's a generational choice. You all chose to be civil servants. You chose that nobody will be an entrepreneur. Your grandfather didn't build the house. You didn't build. Now you are now saying it's not. No. It's not. Have you noticed that all over this Lagos, illiterate are the landlord, educated ones are the tenants?
Yeah.
You went to school. You think you are doing big boy, big girl. You go to buy car 7 million. They rent house of 2.5 million. The landlord is an illiterate. And they are calling you Oga tenants. My own series was Understanding Kingdom Wealth. That kingdom wealth is a wealth that has its source in God, and the kingdom has its purpose. And in the kingdom wealth is not acquired, it is entrusted. So God must trust you to entrust wealth to you. And for that to happen, we now started listing different things that people need to understand. And one of the things they need to understand is that when you come into the kingdom, there are kingdom covenant obligations. You cannot go to London and say, I don't believe in pounds. Okay. You must spend pounds. You can't go to London and say, I don't believe in driving on the left side of the road. You must align. So when you come into the kingdom, there are things that have been aligned in the kingdom. So we now listed 10 covenant obligations that people need to live by. Okay. First fruits, tithe, offering, welfare, honoring the less privileged, honoring your parents, and honoring. So it is in listing all those. We now started explaining.
For people who have kingdom wealth.
Kingdom wealth. So you want kingdom, because there are 2 ways to make money. You either do it Babylon way or covenant way. Now you are either in the secret court or you are in the secret place. It's your choice.
Hey, you cannot be in between.
You can't be in between. You can't be. That's why I say love people. That's why I say religion is killing people. You see, people are so religious, but they are not even in the secret place. You are not in secret court.
We're in the
you
free
are absent.
place.
Secret place. You are absent, and you are wondering. People don't know that money is spiritual. Money is a spirit. Money has a soul. Money lives in the body. That currency in your hand is not money. That's ordinary paper. It's legal tender. If we change it today, it ceases to be money. So that's the body of money. The spirit of money is mammon. The soul of money is the value that money has in the marketplace. Okay. So that's why one currency will be higher than the other currency in the marketplace, depending on your relationship with mammon. So many people don't realize that if you are going to become wealthy, you have to choose your track. There is nobody on earth that can succeed without giving. She's here. Yeah. There is Sadak, whatever all kinds of. They too have their own stuff that you have to give. You have to take care of the less. Yeah. So there are a lot of stuff. Nobody can ever become rich without giving. But the problem we have is people are not well taught, and then we have a lot of charlatans, jobless people, visionless people that now think that because of the poverty situation in Africa, they can now use that to deceive people. Because many of these pastors you see, their message is local. Once they cross border, they don't get message. Once you reach Canada, all this useless message will not work. So
when you were talking about wealth and care for parents, I wanted to quickly draw the care for parents line. So in my faith, for instance, since you've referred to it, care for parents is not actually money. It's time and actual care. So you can't have parents aging, and because you want to go and make money, and it's important to have money, you leave that parent without a structure of care. So what exactly is wealth? If time is of value, if availability is of value, is only riches.
In the book I gave you guys, The School of Money, because all these things have been answered. Now, when we talk about wealth, there's a difference between wealth and riches. Riches is monetary. Wealth is all-inclusive.
Yes.
So when you talk about wealth, health is wealth. Relationship is wealth. Time is wealth. Skill is wealth. So when you talk about wealth, it's more than just money. So you can be rich and you are not wealthy. Or you cannot be wealthy and not be rich. So once you understand the holistic aspect of wealth, you will not spend all your time pursuing money and losing your health and your time, only to now try to use the money to buy back your health.
Yes.
So when people understand true wealth, you know that, look, I may not have the money to give my parents right now just to honor them, but whatever I have, if it's 2,000 recharge card every month, happy new month, mommy, stay connected. And then you call them. Sometimes when people get old, because what you sow, you will reap. Yes. When people get older, they just need someone to be there. How are you doing, ma? Hope you're okay. And then you go there, spend time with them. That's why those that are in the foreign countries that know they do not have the time to be able to do that, they have created a structure, nursing home, old people's home, where they pay for it, and then somebody gives them the care that they need. Yes. And we need to understand that as the world is moving right now, those things need to begin to happen even in our climate also. So people should understand. That's why I say it's not a levy. Because people say, I don't have money, I have money. You don't have money, you don't have time. You don't have money, you don't have good words, you don't have phone call. It doesn't work like that, because what you are sowing today, you will reap. The way you take care of your parents or the way you don't take care of them, whether you like it or not, life will always, roll back.
Thank you for watching. This is Machiavelli Studios. Please like, comment, and subscribe for us. We want to see you on next episode.